I was minding my own business when I accidentally fell into becoming an entrepreneur, let alone an energy healing entrepreneur. Hi, I'm Binahtiyah from AwareMultimedia.com. I create content for entrepreneurial energy healers and light workers in the spiritual business. This is you. This is a video for you. When I was growing up, I didn't really think about, having my own business or running my own business. It never really occurred to me. You grow up, go to college, get a job, have a house, get married, have kids, the whole scenario, okay? So did that, still doing some of it. But then, along the way, things happen. And so here I am doing my own energy business. And no one told me what it was going to be like, just how many different things I would have to do, or better yet, how many different hats I would have to wear to get my business running, to get things going, to promote, to market, to connect with people, to do the sessions, to do the designs. It was just a lot. And I can't say that I've regretted it at all. I think that it has allowed me to grow and to experiment. However, it has been very challenging. And if you're going to be getting into this business, I'm making this video so that you can be prepared, or at least know what you're getting yourself into. It's a very interesting lifestyle to get into, to say the least. An entrepreneur is somebody who has decided to start a business and they are in charge of every decision that business takes on. That means you're the only one, or maybe you have a partner, right? And every decision that has to be made, every position and job that business takes, you are taking it on. It's either you're doing it by yourself, or you are having or hiring someone who's going to help you to accomplish that goal. But basically, you're doing it on your own. You're starting it on your own. The first step in being an entrepreneur is to decide what industry you want to be in. For me, I wasn't really thinking about the energy healing business. It chose me, honestly. And I didn't even realize it. I went to college as a graphic design artist, and I was in the industry. I love to draw. I like painting and all that stuff. I've always liked things that has to do with magic, space, outer space, spells, time traveling, all those things that are esoteric. I've always been interested in them. I didn't connect all the interests that I had with energy healing. It was only way later, much later, that I started to understand that energy is everything, and it's all connected. So it made sense. It helps to know what it is that you want to do. What is your passion? What is your experience when it comes to, entrepreneurship? Is it something that you are prepared for? Is it something you want to get into? You really have to sit down and think about it. And there's a lot of information out there, but there's never anything that gives you like a guideline as to, if you're thinking about doing it, what is the first thing that you need to do? What is the next step and the next step? And there's a lot of information, like I said, out there that pulls you this way and pulls you that way, and you could be spending a long time chasing your own tail. The first thing you need to do is decide which industry you want to be in. What is it that you need to actually make this work for you? What are your skills? What are the competition? How much money you're going to need to do it? Do you have the time frame? Like, are you capable of doing that at the time frame? Do you have the money up front? Does it require a lot of money up front? Do you have the necessary equipment that you need to actually carry this out? The financial wherewithal saved up to actually maintain your business as you are starting to grow it until it becomes profitable to you. Those are all the different things that you really need to look into. And unfortunately, you don't really get that information right away, right up front. What they tell you is you need a business plan, know your target audience, you need to know the market, you need to know how you're going to market to your target audience, social media, etc. And all of those things are part of it. Do not get me wrong. You definitely need to have a business plan. You definitely need to know what your target audience is. You need to know what your market is. Are there people looking for the information that you're thinking of providing, or the service or product that you're thinking about providing? Those are all the things that you need to pay attention to and to look into. Now, remember, the process is going to be different for everyone. And even before you start your business plan and you start to do all of that, you really need to think about where you are at emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, you know? Are you ready for it? Are you by yourself? Do you have a partner? Do you have money saved up? Do you have to work part-time or have a side hustle? You know, do you have computer? Do you have the skills? Um, do you have the experience, the knowledge? Those are all the things that you really have to sit down and ask yourself. And some of the answers is going to be yes, and some of them you might actually have to upgrade your skills. You might have to, you know, learn how to do certain things. Energy healing part of it came later for me. And the only reason why that even came up was because on a personal level, I was looking for ways to, you know, help myself emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And when I was getting all the certification and becoming a Reiki Master teacher, etc., I wasn't even thinking along the line of having a business. I was just thinking it just so I can help myself, really. At that time, I really wasn't ready for it, so I didn't do it. In the process of, you know, transitioning from working for someone into working for myself, I had to do side job. You know, it was really hard at times. However, I just kept on going because I knew at the end of the day that I really wanted to work for myself. I was beginning to like, you know, having my own time, being able to do other things now. That's not to say that when you have your own business that you can just, you know, do whatever you want, because it doesn't really work like that. You want to make money and you have your own business, you literally are working like you work in a job. It is a job. It is a job. And you are gonna have to spend more hours doing that. It is all fun and games when everything is laid out and prepared and ready and you have systems in place for you to do what you need to do. And that is the challenging thing about being an entrepreneur. Nobody tells you you need to create systems in place so that you can get the job done on time. So it's really important that you actually set that up for yourself and learn to be more disciplined. And that's the thing. I was challenged with that. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Okay? And you can too. The pros of being an entrepreneur and the cons of it. Basically, you get to make your own time. You get to choose how long you want to work for, what you want to work on, you know, etc., etc. Whatever energy you put into your business is the energy you're going to get back. Basically, the amount of effort you put in, the amount of hours you put in, the amount of strategies, planning, marketing you put in is what you're gonna get back. And if you don't have any skills in that and you're an entrepreneur and you're by yourself, it's a lot of work. But you can do it though. You can do it. It's really important to prepare for the journey. All right. So, you know, decide the industry that you want to go into. Decide what it is that you already know how to do. Assess what it is that you have. Do you have computer? Do you have skills? Do you need computer? Do you need to upgrade your skills? Do you need a plan? Know how to do emails? Do you need to know how to, you know, do social media? Do you need to know how to design? You know, those are all the different aspects of being an entrepreneur that you really need to take into account. Even if you're not ready to jump right in right now, it's always good to kind of jot down what you think you might need. And trust me, you're probably not ever going to be fully prepared for all of it, but it's okay. It's better to just have something down so you have an idea of what it is that you're getting into, and then make the decision of, you know, how you're going to go about it. Because even though you have all the stuff written down, you still need a strategy as to how you're going to execute your plan. Yes, I know that it's a lot to take into consideration. When you have a plan and you actually follow that plan to the best of your abilities and make adjustments along the way, everything will work out for you. And if you need help, that's where I come in. You know, you can contact me and get in touch with me. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like it, be sure to like, share, and, you know, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye.